Welcome to What You Smokin On podcast. Follow me for equity.
Whoa. What you smoking podcast. Getting right. Rolling tight. Up there smoking that sticky tonight. Inhale. Exhale. Don't cough. Don't choke. Just breathe in slow and hold the smoke. Yeah.
Yo, here we go again. It's Turn 'em Up Thursday. It's Thursday, another great day in sunny California. We just mobbing out here, doing our thing, enjoying this weather. So we got another fine episode for you on What You Smokin podcast. This is Ayatollah Marv, OG Piru, back at you again with What You Smokin podcast, letting you know what you smoking in your town. For us to get into Pottsgrove Farms. Pottsgrove Farms is a personal IPO, a private IPO that deals with cannabis strands from all over the country. And with that, you can go in and follow, subscribe, and become part of an ever-growing industry of the cannabis world. You can be a stockholder in Pottsgrove Farms with Black Unicorn Factory. Go into it and be a part of it. Let's move it out. AZ, Arizona, where you at, Big Nate? Yeah, what's going on? Houston, Texas, what you smoking, Houston? I see you down there. South Park Shorty, boy, that's a hell of a lady there. Big Dallas, then East Dallas. Come on with it. Bobby Love, I got you. What you smoking? T. Lee, what you smoking? Big E, Boss Talk, what you smoking? Little Rock, Arkansas. My partner said, man, it's not Arkansas, it's Arkansas. And I'm like, what the hell? Arkansas. But we got our people in Little Rock. Let's move it. Mississippi, Meridian, Mississippi. All the Mississippians, Galen, Chess, all you guys down there. Stinky Skin, well, I got you. Come on. Louisiana, Sweetport, what you doing down there? Bingo, come with it. Memphis, Tennessee, man, Memphis, I love Memphis. They treated us so good when we were down there. Georgia, ATL, Big Man, Shaba, in Albany, Georgia. Let's make it going on. Mobile, Alabama. Wouldn't be no deal if you didn't have a Mobile. South Carolina, we got Big Mega Roo, we got Mega, got Uzi, got Aaliyah, got All-Star, Star Money, got the whole crew down in South Carolina dealing with North Kakalaki, big North Carolina. We got Rello and the boys down there. Let's move on down to Denver, Colorado. We way up top, big Denver. LaRon, we got you in here. Hey, let's get to Jersey. Hey, Atlantic City, Big Baby. New Jersey, Newark, New Jersey, Essence Rue. Plainfield. Ain't no field if it ain't Plainfield. Magic Brown. Scoot. Where y'all at, Poppy? Let's move it out. That's dealing with New Jersey. Hey, ain't no harm if it ain't no Harlem. Harlem, New York. Harlem, New York. Let's get it, Mr. Green. We looking at you. All in between. San Antonio. Let's do Denver, Colorado. We already hit Denver with LaRon. And back at home, right here in Babylon, our number ones, Big Clinto. He always with me, Big Clinto. Knob Capone, the West is the best. Oh my guys, I was hanging out yesterday. Man, we had a good time yesterday with my young riders and my son. We kicked it up real tough. But that's what we doing when we out here every day. And What You Smokin podcast. We want to know what you smoking in your town and around town, and doing the best we can to stay relevant and to do what we know how to do to smoke responsibly and to keep us up on what's really going on. So now let's deal with what's really going on. Let me read you some of this law. Oh, excuse me, y'all. Little technical difficulties. Let's deal. Former acting Homeland Security Secretary Chad Wolf sent a letter urging Congress not to reverse the scheduled recriminalization for hemp THC. Listen at what this dinosaur said, saying that it would embroil foreign criminal actors linked to China and would undermine public health. Let me say that again. He's saying not to reschedule hemp THC products, saying it would embroil foreign criminal actors. What is a foreign criminal actor? Linked to China and would undermine public health. Now, hey, here we go with Texas. Let me tell you what the sovereign state of Texas. Representative Pete Sessions, Republican from Texas, claimed that marijuana hurts your DNA and will make you a loser in life and leads to young women being taken advantage of. There is not one positive effect of this marijuana. This is what your lawmakers in Texas is saying. That it claims that it hurts your DNA and will make you a loser in life and leads to young women being taken advantage of. Save the white woman, please. Don't let her be taken advantage of. But they ain't not talking about roofies and all these other pills that they dropping into their drinks. We're going to Louis to get you toe up, girl. Don't you take it. You know, just some of the laws are so crazy that people how do these lawmakers call themselves, legitimate, these pseudo intellectuals keep on with this boogeyman theory to just line the fat rat's pockets. And when the whole thing is not about any health condition, they're just what they call filibustering the legalization of cannabis so the big tobacco companies can influence and invade the whole market and replace cigarettes with cannabis. That's the big game. That's why we're on the forefront. Pottsgrove Farms, we're on the forefront of being part of the stock market when cannabis becomes legitimate. Cannabis is one of the fastest growing businesses in the world. Over $63 billion right now and growing. I can give you some statistics that are staggering of what they're making off of it, and the legalization. In the next 5 to 8 years, you'll go into the 7-Eleven and you'll buy a pack of cannabis. It'll be just like gas is $5, $6.75 in California. To buy a pack of cannabis to get 10 cigarettes, you'll pay $65, and you'll be paying it because they've already outlawed menthol. And menthol is being severely addictive over the last 30 years. And they know people were addicted on Newports, cool cigarettes, and now they've outlawed them, made them against the law. Now you still got that urge. I was saying before, when they outlawed heroin, and they in the 60s, when they really included methadone, and methadone was more addictive in getting off of than heroin was. Heroin was a 7-day kick period. You went through some tragedy, but with methadone, it was taking 30 to 60 days of suffering and pain and agony where these people's bones were hurting trying to get off of methadone. The methadone clinics were all over, like you see right now. You never seen so many dialysis clinics. Dialysis are all over the world. You got more dialysis clinics today than you got liquor stores. I never thought that would happen. You got dialysis, especially in the ghetto. On every corner, there's a dialysis. So we have to get above that. And if we had known that 20 years ago, we went on the stock market and put in a stock for dialysis, and we'd all be millionaires right now. So I'm imploring you, I'm begging you, get with PottsGrowFarms.com. Go into it, sign, get your subscription, come back, go into the App Store and go into crowdcasting. Crowdcasting will take you to the Black Unicorn Factory and get your stock, a stock certificate in your name. Don't send in there little Pookie or a little Shiloh, little Shiesty. You put your legal name so you can become a legal stockholder in a stock. Onward and upward. Let's deal with this cannabis strand. Today we got cream cereal. This strand cream cereal is 90% indica and 10% sativa. Cereal is a strand unlike any other. It is primarily an indica dominant hybrid strand with 90.10% indica, 90% indica and 10% sativa. The strand produced by crossing maple leaf, blueback, and skunk with an astounding 24% THC content. Cream cereal is one of the finest strands you can meditate with. The buds are mostly dense and coated with resin and smell rather spicy with sweet dung and skunk undertones. As for taste, it is relatively smooth during the inhale and all while being spicy and sweet at the same time. The strand is not to be underestimated. It is quite potent and its effect is instantly felt. If you plan to stay indoors, there is no better strand to medicate with. Not only will you notice the increase in concentration and focus, but you'll feel incredibly calm. It is a perfect evening strand, but it's more of a sit and stay strand. One of the best things about cream caramel is the effect as long lasting. It can last anywhere between 3 to 4 hours. Essentially, 2 to 3 hits are all you need, and for the rest of the evening. Considering the strand's characteristic, it is better suited for treating medical conditions like insomnia, pains, aches, and anxiety. Cream caramel, a dominant of 90% indica. This is not something to play with. Now, here we got our other, this is a legitimate strand that, I mean, in Jamaica, bro, they was on this. Bob Marley, One Love, is a sativa dominant hybrid strand created through a cross of that is hard to find. Haze and Haze 1, number 9 strands, named for Bob Marley, world famous song. This bud will truly make you feel loved and like loving others, infusing you with an upbeat happiness that can be almost like an aphrodisiac. The high starts with a moderate euphoric lift that gives you a bit of energy without overwhelming you with the slightest. You'll be happy and motivated to work, although completely relaxed and just a little too lazy to get anything done. As this head high builds, creeping tingly body buzz will overtake you, numbing away any pains and making many users incredibly aroused. These effects and its powerful 20 to 26 average THC level, One Love's a great choice for treating patients suffering from conditions such as chronic fatigue, depression, inflammation, muscle spasms, and chronic pain. One Love buds have a sweet and spicy, earthy berry flavor with just a hint of skunk upon exhale. The aroma is very pungent and skunky, with the sweet berry accent that can be detected as the nugs are broken apart and smoked. This bud has a dense, dark, heart-shaped nugs with purple undertones, bright orange hairs, and a coating of milky white crystals. Well, that's Bob Marley, One Love. That's the sativa, and we have cream caramel. The 90%, this is a head buster here. So cream caramel and Bob Marley, One Love. That's what we into today. So just put your smoke on and let's get it on. That's who I got. Fluid Exotic. What you at? What you got going? Where you at? What you smoking? Give me something, boy. Let me know what y'all got going over there on your end. Hey, Big Clinto. We out here, bro. We doing the best we can with what we working with. There ain't no better plan. And I tell you one thing, I don't care what you going through. I don't care who you going through it with. Ain't nothing bad out here. Everything is winning. As long as, the worst thing happened to me in prison in 1980, they started stand-up count, 4 o'clock count. You had to stand up. And I was refusing to stand up. After they gave me about 6-month time, as I popped up every 4 o'clock. If you don't bend, you will break. And I'm so happy no matter what goes on, whether I don't make a dime or whether my life ain't going too good, as long as you ain't got to stand up for count, you win. 2 things. Once you're up under the ground or you in that cage, you won't get your hands on the dice. It's on the pass bar. So be blessed every day and thank God that you don't have to stand up for count. And what you smoking on? This is What You Smoking On podcast. Ayatollah Marv, OG Piru, back at you. I'll see you Tuesday. Be there. Don't be there. Beat me there. All right. Go down through there. Take me through there. Take me through there. All right, y'all. I'm out.
Tell me what you smoking on. What you smoking on podcast. What you smoking on podcast.